Ever notice how some people can talk for hours but say absolutely nothing new? They repeat the same three arguments they heard on a podcast or saw in a short video, genuinely believing they have mastered the topic. There is a specific psychological phenomenon happening here, and it directly correlates with a mind that has completely abandoned books. When someone stops reading, their brain undergoes a subtle, dangerous shift. They develop what psychologists call a high need for cognitive closure. This means they cannot tolerate ambiguity or complexity. To someone who never reads, the world is black and white, heroes and villains, right and wrong. They lose the ability to navigate the gray areas of human existence. Think about the last time you tried having a deep, nuanced conversation with someone who has not opened a book since high school. It feels like hitting a brick wall of recycled opinions. Because they don't expose their minds to long narratives, their capacity for cognitive simulation drops. When you read a book, your brain actively builds worlds, decodes subtext, and steps into the shoes of characters completely different from you. It's an intense workout for empathy and critical thinking. Without it, that mental muscle simply atrophies. People who don't read essentially live in a state of intellectual isolation, trapped inside the narrow cage of their own direct experiences and whatever their social media feed gives them. This creates a massive illusion of competence. They confuse consuming short snippets of information with actual knowledge. They feel informed because they watch videos, but their brains are actually starving for depth. This superficial processing makes them incredibly easy to manipulate. They catch the emotional outrage of a headline, but completely miss the structural reality underneath. It's a silent regression that bleeds into their everyday relationships. When your vocabulary shrinks because you never encounter new words in print, your ability to articulate your own complex emotions shrinks too. You get frustrated quicker, judge faster, and dismiss anything that requires more than a minute of your attention. For the readers watching this, you probably recognize this exact frustration in your daily interactions. You've seen how empty a conversation feels when the other person lacks the patience to synthesize a complex thought. It's like trying to play chess with someone who only knows how to play checkers. And for those who can't remember the last time they turned a physical page, ask yourself, are you actually thinking your own thoughts, or are you just renting a cheap dynamic identity from the internet? True mental sovereignty is built paragraph by paragraph. If a few hundred pages scare you, ask yourself why that is.